Today we have with us a special guest. We have Wade Davis.
How you doing, everybody?
Wade is a ex-coworker. We used to work together at General Produce, and we're just gonna chop it up with him. I see you've been venting a lot on Facebook.
I've been doing some good things on Facebook too. I'm telling everybody about the movies.
Yeah. So he's been having a lot of time on his hand, man.
I ain't used to you posting.
I ain't neither.
Like you'll post once a month.
Once a month. It's got to be something heavy.
Or
Most
you
of the
might
time.
share something that you
Right.
might have seen.
Or I'm trying to give information about, like how I told you how to buy a car.
Yeah.
Like, you want me? I'm gonna share that with you.
Go ahead.
Listen, people. Stop going now. If your credit is straight, stop going to car dealerships and get a car. They tell you it's $15,000. By the time you get done with the paperwork, it's $20,000 because of all that interest. And over that period of time, you're gonna pay. And if you make a late payment, it's gonna be even worse. Get your credit straight. Get you. These credit card people will offer you 12 to 18 months, no interest. Get your credit score up, swipe that card. Because this is what I always tell people. Now, I don't want you to do this. That car in that garage is paid for. I got the title. I owe the credit card company. If push come to shove, and I had to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
Yeah.
I'ma not pay for that car. But I never not honor my agreements. I always go through with my contracts. That's just me. But I'm just giving you some advice on, because that when I walked in to go get that car, it was $16,000. And when I left, it was $16,000. So I didn't get no $4,000 or $5,000 extra, another year of payment to pay some interest to somebody who knows what, who's already rich.
Yeah.
Get your credit together. Get your credit card money up. So when you need something, you absolutely have to have a car in today's world. You have to. Now, unless you're going to ride and live for, not unless you maybe live in New York and you like subway trains. I particularly don't like trains like that. But I swipe the car. Right now, my first payment was $320. I make that payment. So each payment after this is going to go down.
Yeah.
So it's on you on what you want to pay. I'm just giving you a little advice.
So you could pay more and pay it off quicker?
Pay more and pay it off quicker. And so what happens is, next July, the interest is going to kick in. But by then, I'm going to call Citi or whoever else credit card, Wells Fargo I got, and say, hey, can I get a deal with no interest?
Yeah.
And they've never turned me down because I'm always in good standing. And I'm going to switch that money that's left to the other credit card. So I might end up paying $90 in transfer fee, and bam, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay no $4,000. In the long run, I might pay $1,000, which I doubt because I kind of pay my things off early. And then I did put a sizable amount down on the car, so.
Yeah.
But I just like to tell people that, and coincidentally, I was on the phone with a banker, a white guy. He said, we've been doing this. Who he mean by we? I don't know. But he said, we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to give out that information out there. If I got any information I like to give, and I think that's part of giving back to your community.
Yeah.
I like to give back. And I always tell the young people I told my daughters the difference between credit cards and debit cards. And anybody that's willing to listen, I'm going to show you how to do this. Because my mama showed me.
Well, that's good, man. A lot of black people, I say it, black people don't know about money, don't know about finances, don't know like little tricks like that.
Right.
That you can make the system work in your favor.
Right. I did the same. You can't do that. Well, I don't got that kind of credit. I got this house. So they say if you pay an extra payment a year,
Yeah.
you'll knock a year off. I'm not sure about that, but because that's a lot. Knock a whole year off. Well, anyway, after 8 years, if you get a house, if you had a 5 or a 4.5, call your bank to see about refinancing. They will take a year or two off your. Don't go back. Never go back.
Yeah, don't go back.
They would take a year or two off your whole contract, and you will end up making $3,000 to $4,000 just for nothing. Because I didn't have to pay mortgage for almost 2 months, and these checks just kept coming in the mail. So I kept calling them. I said, "Y'all supposed to be sending me this?" But they said, "Yeah, I take it to the savings account." The other one came. I said, "Y'all supposed to send me?" Because I don't want to have to pay nobody back.
Yeah.
You know. So there's little ways. Always look for the best way, not the quickest way.
Yeah.
You know. And another thing, flat screen TVs, when they first come out, don't buy them. Always wait. They always go on sale.
Man, I say, man, I see Wade posting, he not working. I say, man, Wade used to keep us laughing at work. I say, man, I got to get him on the camera, man. I got to get him on the camera and put him on the show, on the Flow Show.
Yeah, I appreciate being on the Flow Show. I was just telling Jerry about $10,000 10 speeds. So I'm going to tell y'all about it right quick. If y'all ever watch the ID channel, 90% of the ID channel be Caucasians. We're going to say it like that.
Wade, the ID channel nut.
Yeah, that's true. White folks love to kill their spouses. So what they'll do, they'll get a $10,000 10 speed because they like to ride 10 speed. This is just one of the scenarios. Next thing you know, they'll say, "Oh, honey, let's go riding in the mountains." And what the husband gonna do? Cause he knows she want to divorce him, and she know she gonna take half of the money. Oh, next thing you know, he gonna take that 10 speed and hit that back tire, and over the cliff she go.
Oh, it was an accident.
It was an accident. They are the that would be accident prone because they stay in some they stay in some mess. Sorry, I almost said something. But listen, if you ever watch ID, and that's another thing, black folks out there, I need to say this. Y'all young black criminals on the street, y'all supposed to be so hard. I see you on First 48. Yeah, I see you. Asking for a cigarette. Once you ask for that cigarette, you about to tell. So listen, First 48 tell you how to do stuff. I'm not.
Tell you how not to do
how
stuff.
not to do stuff. Do not do no crime. I'm not saying that. First of all, don't go sit up in no room if you're not arrested. Don't go talk to them at all. And if you're doing something, which I hope you ain't doing, do it by yourself. That's all I can say. Because all y'all telling on each other, all y'all supposed to be all these hard thugs or whatever like that. But the first thing they say, "I'm putting you away from 5 years." You like, "Mama." He did it. Yeah, I'm just on here kicking it.
So now that you unemployed and you turned into a movie critic.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the great hat?
Yeah,
you got to put that on your list.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely check that out.
And I'll be waiting on your review.
Okay.
Cause that's a tough one now.
I got fire sticks. And you don't have to use Cody ever again. Don't even worry about Cody. Cody is a little difficult to put on the fire stick more so than the other little ones that's on there, and they work better than Cody. But so I watch everything, and so I done went through these movies, and if you know me on Facebook, you're gonna see me. I'm gonna get a grade on them, and you may not agree, and I would like some feedback if you agree with it or don't, because I haven't gave anything an A, except for like Avengers, because I love that type of stuff. But that might not be the kind of stuff you like.
Yeah.
But so
it's just your observation.
It's just my observation. Yeah. Don't throw stones at me. I don't mean no harm. You know what I mean? Because some of these movies, when we do go to the movies, like I was telling you here, it's $75 for 2 people now. So
yeah.
Sometimes they have all these pre-scenes of what's coming out.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, I want to see that. Oh, I want to see that." Never get around to seeing it. And the next thing you know, a year or 2 later, if you got a fire stick, you say, "Let me go and watch this." Oh, this was not as good as I thought it was going to be, or it's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So
glad I ain't spend my money on it.
Glad I ain't spend my money on it. So I'm basically only really putting But no, that wouldn't be fair. I had to put everything on there. I really was only putting on movies on there that I kind of really like.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm way behind because I'm a movie fanatic. So I might start at the top of the list. If you go to Fire Stick, I might just go all the way down. That's what, you know. Even when I was working.
When you time off, when you get off, just come and watch some movies.
Well, the first thing I'll do is play Madden. And that's another misnomer about all you Madden fanatics out there that say you good. I don't understand when you get on and you get beat by 30. Don't be coming to me telling you good. I just beat one dude 44-14 and 42-14.
But people from the job? Or?
Yeah, but he swore he was the truth. I like, you might be the truth in telling the truth, but you're not the truth on Madden.
The truth and telling the truth.
Yeah, but yeah, I think, well, he lied right there, cause so every now and then I get a text. He probably texting me now. Let's get a game. You know.
So when you beat somebody by 30, you don't want to run it back.
You don't want to run it back. I mean, and I don't understand when people keep doing the same play. They don't do it in real football, so why are you just send them deep? I'm like, okay, he's just gonna keep throwing the same man. I'm gonna keep intercepting him. So don't tell me you can play when you only got one play. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
So now that you're enjoying, or are you enjoying it, man? It seems like you're a little restless, man. Like you ready to get back out there, man.
Yeah, I thought about it. I told you a little while ago. I'm actually feeling guilty.
Yeah, man. You gotta enjoy it, man. You know, you only get one life. You gotta enjoy it.
That's true.
There ain't no need to working hard just to retire, man. You got this opportunity right now to live and enjoy life. Take some time to smell the roses.
Oh yeah, I'm smelling roses, grass, everything else. I'm cutting grass. I was cutting somebody's grass and they had some dogs, and I don't do that. I don't want nothing on my lawnmower. So I mean, I got a few customers and everything, but I enjoy working.
Yeah.
That could be detrimental too, but you know, you got to stay healthy. So that's the most important part, and I don't stress.
So you think you gonna last these 2 months, or
yeah, because I got a couple of trips already planned. I got
that's what's up.
Right, so I got to do that because it's already paid for.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go to no job and say, look.
So you had it planned before, or?
Yeah, one of them was already planned. So I just, well, the other one is in the planning. I'm trying to go to Costa Rica see my uncle.
Yeah.
He just, well, I don't know. He live in Denver. He live in San Francisco. He live in Miami. He live in San Antonio, and he live in Costa Rica. He might live in London.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay. My fault. But he did photography.
Yeah.
He worked for the government. He went to the Air Force when he was younger. So he's straight. He is straight.
So to go to Costa Rica, man, that sounds like a great trip. And to have somebody already there.
No hotel fee.
Yeah, make it a little cheaper for you.
Make it a whole lot cheaper. And I don't know nothing about Costa Rica, but I'm a little weary because of the ID channel. People be coming up missing.
Nah, man, but you gotta travel, man.
Oh no, yeah, I'm going
like
to
all that stuff that was happening in Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
And we had just left.
Wow.
We went on a cruise. And when we got back, it's like, oh, a couple died. Oh, I seen it before we left, and I was like, I'm not finna even look at it because it's getting close to my trip. I don't want to build up anxiety that I don't need to have. I want to be able to enjoy myself. Well, we went on a cruise, and it had just happened. The couple that they veered off the road or something.
Right. That's
and
crazy.
They found them like a week later or a couple days later. So I was like, man, I don't want that negativity on my trip. I want to enjoy myself. But we went, we had a good time. But then when we came back, people started dying, drinking something in a room. And I was like, damn, man.
We got the same problem
and
here.
And what was crazy, like, we just went, we didn't have an excursion. So we went on a cruise. So you could, like, book an excursion to another beach. But what we did, we just got in a taxi cab. Taxi drove us to the beach and then took us to different places on the island. We had a great time, but, you know, I had some family with us too.
Okay.
But they went on an excursion. They paid and they all went on a bus and went to the beach. But it was just like different because we was just in the taxi. He just all 4 of us around, me, my wife, and my 2 kids. And he just took us around. It was a great experience, man. We gotta travel, man. You gotta travel and see the world.
But make sure you pay your bills first.
Oh, don't come back and your lights out.
Don't come back with your lights out. I know somebody, I'm not gonna mention no name. They went to Bike Week in Miami, but they didn't pay their mortgage.
Wow.
So he's like, "Oh, I just catch up." I pay nothing late because you just giving away money.
Yeah.
You're giving away money. I don't care if it's $5, $10, $15. You're giving away money. So don't complain about the money you don't have when you're paying everything late.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you pay your bills first, and then go take them trips. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm doing. You know.
How long you plan on staying in Costa Rica?
Just about a week.
Dog, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Because like I said,
sit on the beach, clear your mind, man, and then when you come back, you'll be ready to work.
Be ready to work.
Man, you put in 16 years at a job, and they could just let you go, man.
Like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, but guess what? Every original person there has been begging to get on this list. I am ready. Have you ever seen people want to get want to lose their job?
Yeah.
You'll be every day you come in, it's just something else then failed. So you'd be like, man, I just wish they get rid of me. I just hope they leave me some money, so I don't have to go right back to work.
Nah, because people want to leave with that severance. You don't want to get fired and they don't give you nothing.
Right. So the lady that told me I was on the list, right? She said, well, they're not gonna give you anything because they don't give CC Kitchen or CC Club Chef is what it's called.
Yeah.
They don't give them packages. I said, huh?
But you on CC though.
I mean, I was CC for a month because we merged again.
Wow.
So, only general produce workers are drivers. So I'm like, huh? I said, this sounds like a setup. And then, of course, what the operations manager told me. So yes, I called Kentucky, got the ball rolling. I like to think I got the ball rolling, and perhaps for other people to benefit. So how about that person that told me that my name was on the list, HR person.
Yeah.
So I told the people that I knew that was on the list. So she said, you're not getting anything. So how about she call me yesterday and say, because of the amount they gave me, she basically saying, you're owed another $7,600. Because of this thing called EECO or something, some kind of fight for employment rights type company. And I've heard of it before.
Yeah.
So I'm asking her, I'm saying, so why you didn't tell me this
before?
You
said I ain't.
Now I done went down right. Now I done went down there and signed this paper for half the money that she's saying I'm owed.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't say that when you had a job with them. Then that they let you go. You saying, oh, you shouldn't have signed that paper. You got 7 days to go rescind that paper and contact these particular people. You don't have to hire a lawyer. They are lawyers.
Yeah.
And they fight for you. I don't know if they get anything out of it because I've never dealt with nothing like that. But I just thought that was mighty odd that she would give me that information after the fact.
Yeah. I remember what happened to me, I was talking with I talked to him though.
Okay.
I talked to him down. He took everybody down with him,
Woo.
boy. He caused some commotion. I said I should have called because I just felt like it wasn't right, man. If you want me to lay over or change my schedule,
Right.
at least give me a heads up so I could make arrangements for my house.
Your kids, you don't know what
they don't know what was going on.
They don't know what's going on.
But they just tell me, oh, you come in, you got this new stock. Now, granted, if the new stock was on my way and not
out of the way,
80 minutes out of 80 miles out of the way, it wouldn't have been no problem. But it was like, man, it was just bad timing. Because I felt like if I wouldn't have just had enjoyed myself on that vacation, you know what I'm saying? I probably would have had it in me to just be like, I just lay over.
Incredible.
It was just bad timing.
And
man.
how inconsiderate.
And then they ain't give me no They suspended me first. They told me I'm on suspension. So they told me I was on suspension. I came back up there, and I was like, "What's going on?" It's like, "Well, you suspended." I was like, "All right." So I was like, "When they gonna make a decision?" So they came back. Now they said they was gonna. They said we were having a meeting on Friday. So I came up there. If y'all having a meeting about me,
Can I
should
be in
there.
the meeting?
Yeah. So
And how difficult could this meeting really be?
Yeah. So when they had to, they say, "Oh nah, you not in the meeting." It's like just since you here, just go over to HR. I think they gonna let you go. It's like, all right.
And who told you that?
Either him or the other guy. What's the black dude name?
There's so many people. Oh, okay.
Either him or and I went over to HR because he was like, maybe you could go on HR, they might have it. So yeah, I went over there, and while I was leaving, because she was like, well, we don't know, they haven't made a decision, we'll give you a call. And I think they called me before I got out of the parking lot. And it was like, oh, we're going to let you go. And I was like, man, all this, and then I just calmed down because it wasn't her while I'm yelling at her.
Right.
Because at first I was like, man, what you mean y'all letting me go? Like, how y'all gonna do this? Y'all ain't give me no warning. Y'all ain't tell me I had to lay over. Y'all just gonna let me go like that? And then I just calmed down. I was like, well, can I get my, the letter when they let you go?
Separation notice.
Letter of separation, yeah. So I went and got that. And then they denied me unemployment.
Did you do a phone interview?
No.
Should have did a phone interview.
Oh, you mean with unemployment?
Right, with all three of them. With you, yeah, you should have talked to somebody else, and because I was like a lead or a supervisor at one time, so I've been in those conversations.
Yeah. So
that person refutes everything you says, and most of the time they give it to you, because my paperwork say lack of work, and
yeah,
they let him go the other day.
Yeah, I've been there all this time.
Mm-hmm. This is what happened. This is called me before he did this. They fired. He said, no, I don't want it on my record. Let me quit. That's what I told him. You made a mistake.
Yeah.
Listen what they told this man. You're a truck driver, so you know about the people thing and something that you guys got to have in your trucks nowadays.
The logging.
I don't know exactly what it's called anyway. So his boss told to take that truck that doesn't have that equipment in it. So he got fired for driving that truck that his boss says take. And he won't tell them who told him to get in the truck. I said, don't spare him, because he didn't spare you.
Yeah.
And it was because I had already heard about the 6 people and the 30 drivers. They didn't want to give the 30 drivers these packages. They were sending people home early. They was giving them only 3 days work. They wanted these drivers to quit so they wouldn't have to pay them.
Yeah.
So they just found a reason to fire that man, and just reluctant. I don't know, whatever he did. He signed a paper and said, I quit instead of y'all firing me. Don't ever.
Yeah, man.
I mean, don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
Don't do it, because
that's the craziest thing ever. I would never do that.
I would never do that. Because
put it on my record. What kind of record is it?
I mean, you got a CDL. That's what I was on though. I've been to jail. What you talking about? You know what I mean? I didn't get what are you talking about? So is it like an MVR?
I know you're talking about the DAT. It's a DAT.
I don't know.
The DAT. DAT report. Man, I don't care nothing about that.
Listen. As long as you got that CDL, you can go anywhere. People don't really care. As long as you ain't running people off the road.
Yeah.
If you got like accident after accident after accident, yeah, they gon'. But yeah, so when he said record, like I said, how many felonies you got? I was like, what you talking about a record?
Yeah.
And if you know anything, if you've seen the application lately, they don't even ask you about felonies no more. I guess I don't know what they do about that now. I heard somewhere where they can't ask you that no more.
Yeah. So, man, I know working together. Remember what happened with Go, man? That was crazy.
Oh,
Man, look.
that
check
ain't
this
even
out.
crazy. That's madness.
But look, this is what happened. It happened on my birthday.
Wow.
So, me and before I worked at General, I worked on the market at Fresh Point.
Okay.
So one of my ex coworkers from Fresh Point, we all went out to dinner for my birthday. Well, my wife surprised me, so I didn't really know. But he was like, Jerry, you heard what happened downtown? A guy came out, got out of his car, and seen somebody. The guy took off running. He ran down, shot him, then stood over and shot some more. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. But he was only saying it because he carried.
Right.
He a registered carrier, gun carrier. So he was like, man, we gotta carry more often. Like,
Right.
how could that happen? And then I say my birthday was like on the weekend, so that Monday, you heard what happened to Rico? I was like, nah. So then when he told me, I was like, wait a minute. My friend was just telling me about it. I didn't know who it was. So I called my friend back. I was like, I know I used to work with that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, how was he? Was he a big tough? I was like, nah, man. The man was a big teddy bear.
Big
man.
old teddy bear. The
I
kindest dude
say-
you ever meet.
Yeah, he kind as hell, but you know, you
Right.
don't want to cross that line with him now. But he kind, cool, man, humble. He ain't out there bragging and boasting, and that wasn't just him.
That wasn't him.
So I was like, I don't know what's going on. That wasn't him. And he was like, see, man, when you hear stories like that, you want to know the backstory.
Right.
Or you want to know, like, what kind of person was he?
Right.
What would make somebody do that? ID channel, man.
I'm going to just say this. Every man and woman has a snapping point.
Yeah.
And what it takes you there and how you control it is on you. Now, me and Rico used to do push-ups in the trailers.
Yeah.
We doing all the work.
Yeah.
We used to do all this stuff, right? But the way we found out about it was through.
Yeah.
He didn't know. Rico just left one day. We out there on the back of the dock, or well, it's not really a dock, but we just out there just killing on the back of the building. I come back in. Now y'all come and go all the time, so I don't know that you left for the day.
Yeah.
He just left. Didn't clock out. Didn't say nothing. It was like on a Monday or Tuesday. Here come Thursday. Ain't nobody seen Rico.
Yeah.
Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He started Googling. And he saw he was in jail. Then he saw why he was in jail. Now we done pulled up the interview with the lady that said we saw the guy shooting and we was looking through the window, which I thought was stupid because I would have got down on the ground.
Yeah.
And she like, he was just, he pulled up, he saw the guy and supposedly been about his wife, so, but fortunate, I mean, for me, I did a year in a work release center one time, and I had a 3-year sentence, and I only did 7 months in that sentence, because I ain't never hurt nobody, I ain't never broken nobody's crib, I ain't never got no arm charges and nothing like that. I was just doing a little peddling. Yeah, but it's a shame that he couldn't have talked to the guy. Listen, Rico big, maybe he could have beat the dude up real bad. You would have picked up paper on the side of the road, community service, paid for the man hospital bill, maybe something like that. Because if Rico would have got a hold of him with his hand, he might have killed him anyway. Cause when I say this, I don't know how big the other guy was.
No, I don't either.
But Rico wouldn't. You just ain't finna shove Rico. He just huge. But
Big teddy bear made out of bricks.
Made out of bricks. Don't try to hug him. You might hurt yourself. But yeah, and then to find out about his son too, it's like, because it ain't nothing but a grapevine.
Yeah.
Keep going on down. And I just warn people, make sure we giving out the right information.
Yeah, the right information.
Because I don't want to be a part of no rumor or whatever that. But
Yeah, that's
the
how
fact-
rumors get started and spread it. Yeah.
and they're very detrimental to people. But another thing I would say to people is, don't get mad when people talk behind your back. It's almost human nature, and a lot of times people don't mean anything by it. But if you did it and you confronted by it, just go and admit it
Yeah.
and apologize and move on. Because one thing I'm not gonna do is side-eyes you every day at work, wondering if you. No, I'm gonna go to you and talk to you.
Yeah. Just clean the air.
Let's just clean the air, and then let's we might not never be friends, but at least I ain't got to worry about you sneaking up from the back of me like I've seen on the ID channel. Oh, ID.
Man, it's been good chopping it up with you, man.
Appreciate you coming through.
Got a nice house, man.
Thank you.
It's been good chopping it up with you.
Gotta give me one of them you just got.
What's that?
A wife. Well, I don't know how long you've been married. Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
I didn't get an invitation, by the way. Like I told him, I love to eat. Was it catered? Or did y'all do a potluck?
Nah.
I think we all should do potlucks.
Nah. My brother did everything. He catered it for us.
Okay,
He
that's
did
cool.
all the cooking.
That's
Him
cool
and his
because
wife.
I get tired of going to these wedding receptions that I'm not invited to, and getting these little old wings and some rice. I want a meal. Because when I get out on the dance floor, I'm going to show out. So y'all need to at least feed me. It's nice meeting everybody, seeing everybody. Rather, well, y'all, I can't see y'all, but y'all can see me. All right, my man.
All right, wait.
Take it easy.
Peace.
Sir.